throughout the world, hopefully one day, is provide people with an opportunity to make something of themselves which they may not have had if I wasn't able to help them.
That was 20-year-old nursing student Genevieve Radnan, who spent 6 weeks last year teaching English to children in a small Kenyan village. The experience had such an effect on her that she vowed to make a change.
I actually came across a young boy from the primary school who was really malnourished, and a group of friends and I went to go visit his family. He's one of 8 kids. The mother's illiterate and doesn't have a job, and the father earned the equivalent of $1 a day. And I found out just a few days ago that the father recently died, and it's going to be his funeral's today. So that changed my life completely, because I originally didn't want to go to university, and I realised how fortunate I am living in Australia to actually have the opportunity to go to uni. So I wanted to take that on board. So now I'm doing nursing at uni, and I want to open up a training centre in this village to help women, specifically this mother of the 8 kids now, who has nothing she can provide or support her children with, to help empower her and teach her a skill of sewing and education so she can earn income and teach her children.
What was the idea that you had to go about that, making that change?
I think just with family and friends, I decided, okay, I'll start doing some fundraising and see what money that can go towards when I went back last year. And I managed to raise, in total up to date now, 15,000 Australian dollars.
Wow.
And I'm not allowed to ask the public because I'm not a charity, but through family and friends in my local community, I've been able to build a new classroom by myself, a kindergarten classroom, which was originally educating 18 students, which is now educating 45. I was able to send a young lady to complete her last year of business management in university, and she's the first of anyone in her family to be educated to that level or even go through to university. So I think I'm trying to fundraise money at the moment to open up this training centre, which will educate 40 women in a cycle of 10 months, so that they can learn the skill of sewing, learn English and Swahili, which are the national languages, financial literacy, mathematics, and the local clinic's going to provide free health education and counselling, so that these women can, like I said before, become literate, be able to earn income, and then cascade these skills onto other women in similar circumstances.
You've already touched on this, but why is this kind of facility so important?
Because these women and in this community, they have absolutely nothing for them, and the problem is that's just feeding the poverty cycle. So if your parents have no education or skill that they can use to earn income, these families are having so many children in hope that one might become successful, but the reality is none of the children are, because they're not able to feed them, clothe them, provide education, any of the basic human needs that we take for granted every day.